What up, what up? How we doing? So, system updates in a minute and a half, so we're just chilling until then. Once I type in my bank pin and like actually get into the game, then we'll we'll get going. There weren't any patch notes. I just checked. What up, what up? But yeah, I just checked the patch notes. There's literally nothing. So, yeah, it's like, hey, we broke a couple things, so those are fixed. Also, Vark sewers are nicer, I guess. It's like, okay, thanks. Also, I've been thinking about the ending to Cyberpunk. The more I like reflect on it, the more I feel like it was super rushed. Like what we got kind of feels like we didn't have enough time to make the good ending. So we just didn't. So instead we got the worst ending. The most evil ending of all. Yeah, like yeah, yeah. I don't know. Oh, are you a hardcore? Yeah, definitely don't do that. Can't have your power going out if you're a hardcore. Also, I need to put my chat on the stream as starting screen. I'll figure out how to do that at some point. For next stream, I'll have that set up. Okay, I'm gonna get my coffee and then we'll be good to go. Okay, so now I just need to wait for the game to actually open. Yeah, I saw that. I just don't think that I'm big enough right now. Hopefully, after today, like within the next week or so. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I needed to reach out to them. It could also be that I shit talk Protox every time I get the chance. Which is honestly fine. Like, if that's why I'm not allowed to be on the homepage, that's totally fine. Whatever. Nope. Maybe I should be. Alright, what's happening? I'm still trying to get logged in here. One of these days I'll be able to... Okay, we're logging in now. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. When, like, Sponge hopped in the other day, I just kind of assumed, like, oh, okay, Jagex knows that I exist. But in all honesty, he probably just hopped in, was like, oh, this guy is, this guy is streaming, and also... Wait, who am I talking to? Is it Raptor? Yeah, exactly. Oh, it's like, oh, this guy is streaming and talking about patch notes, smile. Okay. Also, I can't hear anything. Why can't I hear anything? Okay, let me make sure all my audio is good on my end. First, we should travel directly north. Okay. So if we kill this one, he won't summon zombies. If we kill this one, he won't summon bone spikes. That sounds like a thing on the ground that I need to dodge. Okay. So I think for the guide, I'm just always gonna destroy all three of these.
Destroy this rat hole.
Dang, this guy's going crazy. I guess I'll just overload.
Yes! All lesser beings shall quiver under my wrath.
I am definitely reading. I don't want to hear it.
You dare interrupt me? This fort shall be leveled.
We need to go to this one.
Make ready to bid this.
No, yeah, I literally saw that. I just didn't, like, verbally acknowledge it, I guess. But yeah, like, I 100% knew that that was a thing.
Futile efforts from a desperate.
Okay, can you stop being over my text box so I can turn my auto retaliate off? Okay, so story mode, this is free. Well, yeah, so what I was saying was, I wonder if it's worth, like, just destroying all three for the sake of when I do the guide.
Shall rejoice on the cinders of your beloved fort. My writhing flames shall engulf the rest of your measly dwelling.
Okay, 2, 3, 4. Magic attack.
Obey your master, you dumb puppet!
Okay, Zemragul is, like, not even fighting me, I guess?
You dare to resist me, you abomination!
Oh, Zemragul's pissed. Imagine being a munch. Couldn't be me at all.
pitiful.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I'm just pressing buttons.
Get up! Why must you test my patience?
Did I win? Okay, that that was so free. There's no way. There's no way it's that free. That was nuts. I literally just living death rotation. Okay. Well, that was... Wow. I hope the hard mode's like more than that. I guess if it's not, then I'll be able to just speedrun however many I try to kill. Also, I'm not doing this in my max gear. I'm doing it with tier 90 stuff just for the sake of the guide, but like, that seemed really, really free. We'll see how much more damage it does in normal mode. Oh, I wasn't reading the quest guide. Oops! I should talk to Bill. Okay, Mr. Bill, where are you? Bill. Okay, he says something about the kitchen. So you need to repair the walls, the tower, the gate. Okay. Oh, hold on. Yeah, I think I died Terracial once in the thing. Okay, what do I need to repair this? Is it gonna tell me? You started at Raptor. So far, story mode, free. Like, you don't need to do anything special. You can pretty much just AFK the boss. And then it seemed like the fight ended when Zemragul died. It seemed like it didn't matter whether or not Vorkath lived or died. Also, Vorkath, like, turns on Zemragul, so... Cool. Okay, so I need to repair something else. Oh, do I just keep grabbing one stone segment and repairing this? I guess so. That's kind of crazy that Zemragul, like, just fell over and did nothing. Oh, I also didn't see if they were poisonable. Did anyone see? I wasn't, but usually there's like a X debuff that's like, hey, this can't be poisoned. Usually. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention either because he just kind of died. Alright, I'll pay attention in normal mode, for sure. Yeah, that was like... That was significantly easier than I was expecting it to be. I hope that normal mode isn't just put on Revolution and then go AFK. I really hope that's not what it is, but that could be what it is. Vorkath did nothing. I think Vorkath, so he auto-attacked me 4 times, did a magic attack, and then auto-attacked me a couple more times, and then nothing happened. So... So far, we know that Vorkath will do a magic attack. Okay, so what do we need to do now? Okay. Begin the feast. Was it a 3K? I wasn't paying attention. I know that he did hit Zemergul for 10K, so that was pretty cool. Also, I don't care about any of this. Okay, so who do I talk to now? I should check in with the raptor. Okay. Okay, who do I need to talk to now? Can find his cell by entering a hatch next to the command center. Oh, he didn't die? I thought I killed him. This is the command center? No, the command center is over here. A hatch next to the command center. Like, I was kind of paying attention, but also not really because just nothing happened. Okay, Mr. Zemergul. Yeah, you're a munch. You suck. Don't care. Bro, Zemergul's a munch. And he almost told us his plan. Moya's probably going to be one of the next bosses. I bet she's going to be nuts. I'm sure all of that stuff was really important. Don't care. Okay, so there should be a commemorative statue where I can restart the boss fight. Where is it? Is it in Town Hall? Oh, yeah, it's right here. Okay, we will do a normal mode first.
Rise, my loyal ones. Destroy this rat hole.
Okay, so these guys have double health. I'll probably deathmark this guy just because he does have a lot of health.
Yes! All lesser beings shall quiver under my wrath.
Is he like immune to deathmark or did I not press it?
You dare interrupt me? this fort shall be leveled. Make ready to bid this squalid hovel farewell.
Okay, so far I'm noticing they have double health, which is cool. I am taking a bit more damage. Nothing worth, like, worrying about. But I am taking more damage for sure here. Can I pull this guy out? Yes, I can.
My army shall rejoice on the cinders of your beloved fort.
Okay, we'll skulls him to get some life back.
Futile efforts from a...
You're taking EOF or Salve Amulet? I guess I could have taken a Salve Amulet, huh? These are just all undead, so I should have probably taken a Salve Amulet. Probably take a Salve Amulet. I didn't even think about that. You don't have to. You can just run to the last portal. I'm doing them just for the sake of doing it. So now the fight starts.
My writhing flames shall engulf the rest of
Okay, they have double health.
dwelling. Your struggle, like your life, is meaningless.
Oh god, what is this? Okay, that was spooky. I didn't like that.
Full effort. As expected.
So whenever Vorkath hits Zemmergul, you just get to free hit, I guess? Okay, they are not poisonable. And you can just soul split.
These are your final moments, half-wit.
Okay, I just got stunned.
Cut them down without mercy.
Okay, so now we'll hit Zemmergul.
Rise, you cursed weakling. I shan't tell you again.
So if you have max gear, normal mode is gonna be like free. Yeah, this is definitely like easy. So Undead Slayer for sure works. I don't know if Dragon Slayer works. Okay, took a little bit of damage there. What is this?
Gnawing pest.
It's like a miasma attack, I guess.
Fly then. I see you're determined to be a failure.
Oh, he just volley of souled me. I wasn't paying attention. Oops.
My writhing flames shall engulf the rest of your measly dwelling.
I mean, I pretty much just AFK'd him. Okay. I wasn't sure. I wonder if I can, what's it called? Oh, actually, so what I want to do is skip all the way to the end now. So we're gonna try that. Also, is this considered a bank? Like, if I stand right here while I heal? I will. Okay, nice. Oh, 1 second. Almost got scammed. Okay, so where's my Undead Slayer? My Undead Slayer's on here. I'm gonna bring... Also, I'm gonna bring a Salve Amulet for sure. Actually, well, let me just... Okay, deposit this. Reload this. Oh, your familiar takes damage. I didn't realize my Ripper Demon was almost dead. Interesting. Okay. So you're gonna have to keep in mind that your familiar does take damage. Okay, cool. It's good to know. This has Dragon Slayer on it, so I'm gonna bring it just to see if it works. Okay, so we'll retune this to Zemragul. Okay. What up, what up? How we doing? So now I'm just gonna skip all of this. And we're just gonna go straight to the last one.
Destroy this rat hole. Yes! All lesser beings shall quiver under my wrath!
Okay, so we just skipped everything and we're going straight in.
Writhing flames shall engulf the rest of your measly dwelling. Why do you bother to test me? No escape, you puny knave!
Well, I did not dodge that, whatever that was supposed to be.
Heal the dumb beast!
I will kill this, though. I don't think you have to, but I'll just kill it. Why not?
Be gone, gnawing pest! No escape, you puny knave!
So it looks like whenever the,
My writhing flames shall engulf your measly dwelling.
I don't even know if I need to kill the skeleton.
Shall rend the very flesh from your bones.
I do need to dodge that.
Why do you bother to
Oh, let me
test
put
me?
this on. So, this is a undead, it's not a dragon.
Hey,
Also, these minions do hurt. Like, you kind of can't ignore them. Oh, I did forget salve.
glorious vengeance down upon them. Get up! Why must you test my patience?
So you definitely want to dodge that attack.
My writhing flames shall engulf the rest of your measly dwelling.
I don't think you can just soul split flick this.
Oh, for crying out loud. I'm not the
And then for that, you want to do protect magic, it looks like. Also, I'm obviously griefing. This is mostly for testing purposes. This is way worse if you don't kill everything. I'm taking a lot of damage.
This common garrison shall be your grave.
Yeah. So, not killing all of the pillars, you take way more damage. Like, way more damage. So, I think for normal mode, it's gonna make a lot more sense to just hit all of the pillars because it just makes the fight free if you hit all of the pillars. Like, that's what that showed me. So let's put salve on this preset. Also, my Ripper died, which is really bad. But yeah, it is definitely an undead. 100%. You're probably gonna want a soul split flick. So let me open my prayer book so I can put protect from necro on my thing. You can portal. I just portaled from wars to get here.
Rise, my loyal ones. Destroy this rat hole.
So for some reason, this undead giant is not considered an undead.
Yes! All lesser beings shall quiver under my wrath.
That's probably a bug that my salve amulet isn't giving me any damage against it.
You dare interrupt me? This fort shall be leveled.
You definitely want to use Volume Souls for these guys.
Squalid hovel farewell. Futile.
What was that scream? That was not good. Sorry, Mr. Zemmergul, but don't ever do that again. That was disgusting.
On the cinders of your beloved forge.
So I do want to drag him over here so that I can group all of them up for Volley of Souls, Soul Salve, Volley of Souls.
No one can stand against my mighty undead. My writhing flames shall engulf the rest of your measly dwelling. You thought you were a match for my
Okay, so now we'll go out, surge back in. Okay, that was actually pretty okay.
This common garrison shall be your grave!
So it looks like the breath attack stuns.
These are your final moments, half-wit!
Okay, so Zemmergul auto attacks when he like moves his hand. So that's gonna be really hard to prayer flick.
You dare to resist me, you abomination!
Okay, then we special action button.
Pitiful.
Yeah, this is like pretty simple if you kill all of the portals. Oops, misclick.
Pitiful.
Okay, so that's how you deal with that. Oops, I did the thing. Okay, so then this is the poison acid rain thing.
You thought you were a match for my majesty. Your life is payment for this folly.
I don't know if Vorkath comes back.
Fine then. Run, you
Oh, so it just hits, if Vorkath's dead, it just hits Zemmergul for 10k. Okay. Interesting. Okay, nice. So I wonder if the chests can stack. I'd be super curious to see if they stack. I also should turn my book on, and then I need to think what would be the best. I mean, you'd probably just use Majorat, right? I guess I'll use Dark Magic because I don't want to bother. But yeah, we'll try to make a concentrated effort to, like, count auto attacks. Okay, so I can't, like, claim a bunch of loot. I see. So, we're gonna try to make a concentrated effort to, like, count auto attacks and see exactly what's going on.
Rise, my loyal ones. Destroy this rat hole. Yes! All lesser beings shall quiver under my wrath!
So we just kill this guy, disrupt the place of power.
Interrupt me. This fort shall be leveled. Make ready to bid this squalid hovel farewell.
So these are all ranged units, so we want to walk the giant over here. Then we want to threads, volley, sap, volley.
My army shall rejoice on the cinders of your beloved fort.
Okay.
Futile.
So you probably don't want to do that for the first one. Then we'll hit this guy. So there's two rangers over here, and there's a bunch of meleeers. So I'm gonna walk the big guy over and then use Spectral Scythe. Okay, nice. I like that rotation a lot.
Flames shall engulf the rest of your measly dwelling.
So that's 2, 3, 4. Okay, so every 4 auto attacks, he does a different special.
You dare to resist me, you abomination!
Okay, that's really, really good to know. I feel like this Ice Breath is just not doing anything.
You dare to resist me, you abomination!
Wait, why did you revive him if he's an abomination?
Be gone, gnawing pest! Rise, you cursed weakling! I shan't tell you again.
Okay, so this is 3. This is 4, so they should be doing the leap. Yup.
Your struggle, like your life, is meaningless.
Bro, look at me counting auto attacks. I'm so clean. And then this is poison. Wait, why can't I move? Was I stunned or something?
No? Fine then. Run, you loathsome.
Okay, so there he just did a 3-stack volley. Wait, so he only has tier 90 necromancy? Wait, Vorkath is or Zemragul is a munch. Hello? Bro, you need more than tier 90 necromancy to beat me. You need at least 95. Okay, cool. So yeah, he does a special attack every 4 autos. And then it's... I don't know what the breath attack does. Do I get anything for it? I think the breath attack is a, like, fire breath. Like, it's a dragon fire breath. So I think if you use salves, it just does nothing. I'm gonna try another kill with regular overloads to see if that's the case. But that's my working theory. Is that that's a dragon fire attack. I mean, if you're gonna camp Vorkath, you should probably switch to salves, yeah.
Loyal ones, destroy this rat hole. Yes! All lesser beings shall quiver under my...
So the big thing about surviving these undead giants, 1, make sure that you deathmark them, but 2, make sure that you're using your AoE spells, because a lot of your sustain is going to come from your AoE spells.
Shall be leveled. Make ready to bid this squalid hovel farewell.
So here, I'm gonna volley, or I'm gonna, well, what's the name of, I'm gonna threads, volley, soul sap, volley, and like, it saves so much, health here. Like, I'm still taking damage, and like a good amount of damage as well, but that was nowhere near as bad as it should have been, I think. So now we'll death mark. Okay, and there I just finished the phase with, like, nothing.
My writhing flames shall engulf the rest of your measly dwelling.
Okay, so that's 4. I don't know what type of damage that's supposed to do. Because it didn't do any damage there.
Why do you bother to
So
test
here you
me?
walk out after the first ring casts. Okay, well, I'm bad. After the first ring casts, you want to dive in.
I shall rend the very flesh from your bones.
Also, whenever they're both facing each other, you damage them for free. Like, you can just purely soul split.
You will be one with my undead troops.
Okay, I think that is Dragonfire, based on how much damage I just took there. But I'm actually still not
Your
sure.
Master, you dumb puppet. These are your final moments, half-wit. These are your final moments.
Zemragul's attack speed's pretty slow. It's like a weird rhythm to get into the hang of soul split flicking him.
Rise, you cursed weakling! I shan't tell you again.
So maybe that's just 3,000 magic damage no matter what. And this is the poison. Oh, God.
Say hello
Oops.
to death for me.
So I wonder what that was. Like, that was just a random, like, 4,000 necromancy. I don't think he volleyed me, so I'm not sure what that was. But yeah, that didn't look like it was Dragonfire. I think it's just magic damage. So whenever he does that breath attack, put on Protect Magic. But yeah, I'm still going to use salves because they're the best overloads. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not magic. Or that's not, what's it called, damage.
Hands. Destroy this rat hole.
It's not Dragonfire.
Yes! All lesser beings shall quiver under my wrath. You dare interrupt me? This fort shall be leveled.
So here you want to aggro him, then like kind of bring him into the group. And then you want to Threads of Fate, Volley, Soul Sap, Volley. And it's just a lot of damage. And it's a lot of healing, which is the most important thing. But it looks like you can just Soul Split during this part. You may take a bit of damage, but you should just be able to Soul Split.
My army shall rejoice on the cinders of your beloved fort.
Okay, now we just move on to the next area. Death Mark.
Desperate hand.
I am gonna Skulls him here. And then I'm gonna use Scythe.
No one can stand against my mighty undead.
It does mean I'm gonna go in with a lot less health. So as soon as the fight starts, we can Death Mark, Threads, Soul Sap. Okay, so this should be a magic attack. Okay.
You bother to test me.
So you pray magic on that hit. Oh, I see. And then when he lands, it does a melee hit. So you actually don't want to just instantly go in. Okay, that's good to know.
Why do you bother to test me?
I'll just Excalibur here. Why not? Yeah, only on Undead Slayer works. Vorkath is not considered a dragon. So I don't know what the hitbox for this magic attack is. I can't tell if Vorkath is missing or what.
Dare to resist me, you abomination!
As soon as Vorkath flies up, you press the arrows. You're pissed. That's what you get for being a dirty mercher.
I shan't tell you again. I'll show you.
Okay, so that's just a magic attack. Got it.
Charlatan. These are your final moments, halfwit.
I don't like that solution to this. I feel like there has to be a more elegant solution to that. Okay, so when Vorkath does the poison, Zemmerghoul will hit you for 5k necromancy damage. Oh, wait. Oops. Okay. I'm starting to understand it now. I'm putting all of the pieces together. So right now, I'm just kind of going in and trying to figure out, like, what exactly is going on and why. Right now, Zemmerghoul's auto attack is really weird because, like, Zemmerghoul auto attacks, or rather, Vorkath auto attacks 1.5 times for each Zemmerghoul auto. So basically, it's Vorkath will auto, Zemmerghoul auto at the same time. Then Vorkath will auto, and Zemmerghoul auto like 2 ticks later. Then Vorkath will auto, Zemmerghoul does nothing. They both auto at the same time, rinse and repeat. So that auto attack cadence is just a little bit weird to get used to. Also, I want to go to Killy really quickly. Actually, no, I don't care about making the Nexus. But yeah, so that cadence is just a little bit weird to get used to.
Rise, my loyal ones. Destroy this rat hole.
We're gonna scald this guy. We're gonna bring him towards one of these ghosts. And then we're gonna scythe. That way we can hit as many targets as we can. We don't actually care about killing the ghosts.
Lesser being shall quiver.
So you can just devotion. Right now I'm still like trying to figure out exactly what's going on.
You dare interrupt me? This fort shall
But
be
I think you can just pray magic and devotion and just tank it.
Make ready to bid this squalid hovel fair.
Okay, so now we'll bring him over here. Threads, volley, sap, volley. Okay, nice. We'll disrupt.
Futile efforts from a
That laugh is just the most disgusting thing I've ever heard. Okay, so there's a couple of meleeers, so we're just gonna skulls and use scythe here. Then we're just gonna use basics until he's dead.
shall rejoice.
This is a good time to use Excalibur as well. Okay, he's kind of deleting me though. Oh, also make sure to use your stacking abilities. There is no benefit to saving your stacks here, because they all get cleared here.
My writhing flames shall engulf the rest of your measly dwelling.
Okay, so first attack is synced. Then he auto attacks a little bit after that. Okay, pray magic.
Rise, my flying fury, and slay them all.
Oh, you can just stand outside of the distance of it. Okay, well that's good to know.
Like your life is meaningless.
So you can just back like all the way up, and that's just good enough. Yeah, was not expecting that, but yeah, you can just back all the way up.
Pitiful.
So it looks like that fire breath attack can miss. So that's worth keeping in mind.
Cast my glorious vengeance down upon them. You thought you were a match for my majesty.
Yeah, I'm figuring it out.
Rise, you cursed weakling! I shan't tell you again.
Okay, so that fire breath attack can miss.
Be gone, gnawing.
Okay, so this is the ice attack, so we'll just run away. Okay, so now Zemragul is gonna do a big attack. So I'm just gonna devotion here. Okay. Okay. I see.
Lesser beings.
I understand now. Okay, this is actually super simple. Yeah, so I don't know if it's a bug or if it's intended, but right now... Wait, he's like hitting me really hard right now. I don't know what's going on. I'm just gonna resonance for a heal. Yeah, so I don't know if it's a bug or what, but as it stands, the fire breath attack can miss. I don't know why, but It has hurt me before, like 100%. It'll hit like a 3K. The question is, I don't know if it's like bugged or if it has 100% accuracy, but is dodgeable with darkness. I'm not sure which one of the two it is yet. So what I'll probably do next is not use darkness and then see if it hits me consistently. If it hits me consistently, then it's darkness. And if it doesn't hit me consistently, then it's bugged. Or it could just have low accuracy. That's also a possibility, I guess. I actually can't turn off darkness, so not this kill, but next kill will test it. Okay, so Skull's this guy. And then bring him up here to this ghost.
Yes! All lesser beings shall quiver under my wrath.
Also, make sure you have Jazzbook on for this part. It'll definitely make it go by a little bit faster.
Shall be leveled.
Okay, that movement was really terrible.
Make ready to bid this squalid hovel farewell.
Okay, so bring him into this group. Threads. Volley. Sap. Volley. Yeah, these undead for some reason are not affected by Undead Slayer or Salve Amulet. I have no clue why.
Futile efforts from a desperate hand. No one can stand against my mighty undead.
Also, use the special action button as soon as the fight starts. It's just a free 10,000 damage of Vorkath. There's no reason not to. So here you pray magic in case it hits. It didn't.
Shall be your grave.
Okay, then just back all the way up here. I'm gonna try using special action button again.
With my undead troops.
So I used it twice. You may be able to use it 3 times. So here I'm just gonna pray magic just in case. It missed again. This has to be bugged. That's a really low accuracy.
Cast by glorious vengeance down.
Okay, so my guess is that you can use the bombardment twice for free, and then you need to hold your third one.
I'll show you what a real necromancer can do, charlatan.
Okay, Vorkath's targetable again.
Rise, you cursed weakling! I shan't tell you again.
So as soon as he starts flying up here, you want to anticipate in case you get stunned. So here he's charging up a blood siphon. When it releases, he's going to hit you with a big necromancy attack. So that's what that damage was.
Die!
That's a lot of poison damage. Yikes. Yeah, so there I got hit with it.
Fly then! I see you're determined to be.
Oh, Vorkath just leaves? That's so toxic. I wasn't even paying attention to the animation. That's nuts that Vorkath just leaves.
Be gone, gnawing pest!
Okay. I understand now. Kind of. So I don't know if there's anything obvious that we missed. I actually feel like normal mode Vorkath is like pretty easy. I'm gonna try a kill with a max gear just to see what the difference is. I'm assuming it's gonna be a massive difference, but I'm gonna try a kill with max gear and see how that plays out. Yeah, I'll just keep using Scripture of Jazz, that's fine. Then we'll equip Reaver's Ring. Yeah, we'll do this. I'm assuming this is going to be significantly stronger. I'm more curious than anything else. Also, here I'm not going to use the thing I said I wasn't going to use.
Yes!
So missing out on the max health, you can like really feel it here. At least on this first part.
You dare interrupt me? This fort shall be leveled. Make ready to bid this squalid hovel farewell.
Okay, so volley, soul sap volley is still the tech here.
Futile efforts from a death.
In all honesty, I feel like you're a little bit safer. Never mind. I take it back. I'm getting deleted. And kiting them just doesn't really do anything here.
My army shall rejoice. My writhing flames shall engulf the rest of your measly dwelling.
Okay, so I think dodge chance can affect the fire. But I want to get hit by another one just to make sure.
Quite the combination.
Oh, interesting. So at certain HP thresholds, Vorkath turns to hit Zemragul.
Your struggle.
I was not aware that that was the triggering condition. Very interesting. Okay.
Cast my glorious vengeance down
I
upon
see.
them.
Okay. So whether or not he's hitting Zemragul is entirely based on HP. Interesting. So you can use that to just do full mechanic skips.
Are you determined to fail?
Okay. So that fire breath attack is dodgeable. That's what was going on.
Rise, my flying fury, and slay them all!
Also, you want to anticipate right before Vorkath flies up pretty much every single time there.
Must I be forever?
And then here you can just soul split him unless he's full stacks. Okay, I see. So it looked like the thresholds were 500k or like 550k and 400k. So we're gonna do another kill with the regular gear just to check and make sure. Because what it might be worth doing is that would be a good time to split soul, since you're not going to be taking anywhere near as much damage. You can go right to the third area, but like right now I'm learning all of his mechanics. So for the guide, I think the best way to like teach people how to do it is going to be clearing all of these. Because in all honesty, if you're like struggling to do normal mode, the reality is that like if you're struggling to do normal mode, it's probably because you're trying to skip all the mechanics. And if you're strong enough to skip all of the mechanics... Yeah, exactly. Like, if you're struggling to skip all of the mechanics, or rather, if you're struggling with normal mode, not skipping the mechanics is probably a good way to, like, maneuver it, right? Because, like, this is, like, pretty straightforward, just skipping all of the mechanics.
Interrupt me. This fort shall be leveled.
So we hit this guy, drag him back here. We'll death mark, threads, volley, soul sap, volley, finger of death. I'm gonna activate Excalibur because I just took a lot of damage there. What's going on, Morgan? That laugh that Zemragul does is just disgusting. Completely terrible.
No one can stand against my mighty and
So I don't think kiting here does anything. No, this does literally nothing. Okay, so I'm not going to bother. Reflect is going to be really good to use here because you do take a lot of damage. Yes, it made it significantly easier.
My writhing flames shall engulf the rest of your measly dwelling.
Thanks, Ides, for the sub. I appreciate it. Okay, so this is big magic attack. Okay, we anticipate as soon as he flies up and just walk away. Okay, so that looked like 550k.
Dare to resist me, you abomination!
So does another magic attack, and then turns on him at 400k. Okay. So at 550k and at 400k, that's when he hits Zemragul.
You will yield to my might.
Okay, so now we're gonna see if it's 300k that he flies away. Okay, yep, and at 300k he flies away. Okay, got
You will
it.
be one with my undead troops.
My mind has been opened to the truth. So let me see if he comes back at a certain threshold for Zemragul.
I shall rend the very
Didn't
flesh
look like
from
it.
your
Looks like it just comes
bones.
back after a certain amount of time.
Get up! Why must you test my patience?
Okay, I understand now. It all makes sense.
You thought you were a match for my majesty.
So now here he's doing a blood siphon, so I'm gonna devotion. He releases the blood siphon, it does a ton of damage,
Very flesh
and eventually he's gonna volley of souls, but we block the blood siphon, that's all that matters.
Must I be forever plagued by lesser beings?
So here you just want to watch the bars on top of his head to make sure he doesn't volley. Okay, yeah.
Pitiful.
Okay, no problem. If you don't understand what's going on, it's actually relatively, it's relatively difficult and relatively easy to die. But, like, once you understand what's going on, it's not bad. So, like, he does 4 auto attacks and does a breath attack that can miss. He does 4 auto attacks, does the ice explosion that you can just stand outside of the range of it. I think you can dive into the second ring after it casts. I'm not sure. But if you dive onto the first ring, he'll melee you when he lands, so you don't want to do that. But yeah, so like we're doing like a lot of testing stuff. Also, the traveling merchant's on 116, so I'm gonna go and grab him. But yeah, so there's a lot of stuff I'm like keeping in the back of my head. And then he turns to attack Zemragul at 550 and 400k. And then he flies away at 300k. Yeah, I actually need Gobi charms, so like traveling merchant being double Gobi is like big. Also, how does the loot table work? Yeah, I'll buy double Gobi. Eat this. Give me the red map right now. I'm pissed. Scammed again. Okay, so also, yeah, let me see what the loot table is. Is it Zemragul and Vorkath? Yeah. So it's Pet, the Nexus, which were guaranteed, the Codex, and Vorkath Spike. Interesting. Okay, so Every 4 autos, he alternates specs. On when he turns to hit Zemergul, it doesn't seem to reset his auto attack. But that's something else I need to count. So that's what we'll check on this next kill to see if it resets his auto attack pattern when he turns to hit Zemergul. Also, there's no lag on this world, so I'm just gonna stay on this world. Because, like, in all honesty, no, you do not need to barricade against Vorkath. At least not in normal mode. You may need to barricade in hard mode, but I'd be pretty surprised about that. I do want to try hard mode, but we can do that later. We can do that later.
Rise, my loyal ones. Destroy this rat hole.
We want to Scald the Giant and then Reflect. I just think Reflect is just really, really good here.
Yes! All lesser beings shall quiver under my wrath.
Yeah, I think Reflect is the move.
You dare interrupt me? This fort shall be leveled.
So we hit this guy. Reflect again. Threads. Volley. Soul Sap. Volley. Finger of Death. Touch of Death. Finger of Death. And then just build stacks. Summon all of our guys. Yeah, so if you reflect during this phase every single time, it's like just guaranteed you don't take that much damage. I believe you go to Killy to build the Nexus.
Futile efforts from a desperate hand.
So we'll reflect again.
Stand against my mighty
And then just Revolution. Then every time we get enough stacks to cast something, we'll do that. Okay, so using Reflect here, massive.
rotten place, Mistlin shall follow. My writhing flames shall engulf the rest of your measly dwelling.
Vorkath's auto attacks don't really do anything. Okay, Pray Magic here.
You will be one with my undead troops.
Anticipate. Walk back in.
This common garrison shall be your
Yep, at 550k he turns. So I think he did 2 auto attacks. I wasn't counting though. So we'll just see if he does 4 here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so turning to face Zemergul does reset his auto attack pattern. So that's really, 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 really good. That's really important to keep in mind. So that's why when I was killing it in my maxed gear, it just, like, didn't matter. Like, I didn't deal with any mechanics. That's why. Oh, so it's actually not at 300k that he flies up. I think it's just 4 attacks later.
Moments. Half-wit.
Wait, what is this attack? Oh, I forgot to shoot him out of the air. Oops. Oops. So if you don't shoot him out of the air, that's what happens. So I don't think he goes back up in the air, so you can just fire the ballista. Is this safe? Yeah, this is. Okay.
Your struggle, like your life, is meaningless. Rise, my flying fury, and slay them all!
Yeah, I'm still using conservation of energy.
No.
I think you should just use it pretty much all the time. There's not that many instances where it's like just bad. Okay, so the only other thing that I would like to check.
This common garrison shall be your
Yeah, so the only other thing I want to check is when exactly he flies away. Is it 4 auto attacks or is it at 300k? Because that looked like it was 4 auto attacks. And then after, we'll do 2 more normal modes just so we can open up 10 chests. And then after that, I'm probably going to get off for a little bit and then put together a quick guide on how to actually kill Vorkath. And then we'll get back online and we'll get into learning hard mode.
Rise, my loyal ones. Destroy this.
Because like as it stands, I feel pretty comfortable. That felt really straightforward and really easy. So we'll skulls, then reflect. And then just use basics.
Lesser being shall quiver under my wrath.
Use scythe here. Thanks, Lisriel, for the sub. I appreciate it.
You dare interrupt me? This fort shall be.
And then it looks like we'll have reflect for all 3 of the things, which is very nice. It just makes this so much simpler. So here we reflect, Threads of Fate, Volley of Souls, Soul Sap, Volley of Souls, then just use basics, use Finger of Death here, resummon our guys. No, this is like very simple.
Futile efforts from a desperate hand.
Yeah, it is. I just forgot to put it on.
Shall rejoice.
Okay, we'll reflect here. Put on bloat. And then just use our spenders. Again, there's no reason to save your stacks here because they all clear as soon as the fight starts.
My writhing flames shall engulf the rest of your measly dwelling. I'll show you what a
Okay,
real
so magic attack.
can do, charlatan.
We dodged it, nice. So we walk away, anticipate. Detect magic. It missed us again, nice. Okay, so he hits Zemragul at 550.
You dare to resist me, you abomination!
Okay, so this resets his auto attack timer, so that's good to keep in mind.
My
Does another breath attack. Now he's gonna hit Zemragul again.
Measly dwelling.
Wait, he's doing his 4 auto attacks. Why? Okay.
Obey your master, you dumb puppet.
Okay, so 1, 2. I see. Okay. So it's 4 auto attacks or 300k. That's when he'll fly up.
Pitiful.
I understand now.
Get up! Why must you test my patience?
Okay, and his attack pattern does not reset from flying. So that's really important to keep in mind.
I shall rend the very flesh from your bones.
Oh, I devotioned really early. I shouldn't have done that.
I'll show you.
So now he's gonna do a big necromancy hit. It's probably gonna hit me like 1,000 through prayer. Oh, that's a lot of poison on the ground. He's getting ready to volley of souls. Oh, he cast death skulls. I didn't even realize that.
No? Fine then. Run, you.
Oh, but he doesn't have a Zuck cape, so it only bounced 5 times. Bro, Zemragul's a munch. That's why you should get your Zuck capes, kids.
I'll show you what a real necromancer can do.
That's so funny that his death skulls only bounces 5 times because he doesn't have a Zuck cape. Oh, but you have to admit, that's like kind of funny, right? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, bro, you can't face me without a Zuck cape. Hello? Okay, so now... Oh yeah, let me put on... Actually, I don't think I want to use a Reaver's Ring. Yep, I'm about to get my 10th kill now. Also, my Blood Reaver died. That's not good. Well, I'm also... A part of it is, like, I need to approach it from a more analytical point of view, like, as a content creator. So, like, what I'm looking for is, like, okay, what's happening? And, like, what do you guys need to know so you can kill the boss, you know? Okay, so he skulls this guy, reflect.
Yes.
Put, blow on him, and then just revolution. You do get to use reflect for every single one of these, spires, so that's really, really, really good. Okay, he's dead.
You dare interrupt me? This fort shall be leveled.
Okay, death mark. Basic. Walk out here. Reflect. Threads of Fate. Volley. Soul Sap. Volley. Then bloat. Do basics.
Squalid hovel farewell.
The boss is simple, but punishes you pretty hard if you don't know what he does. Okay, so we're gonna bloat this guy. We're gonna wait until we take a little bit of damage, and then we're going to reflect. So now's a good time to reflect. So we're gonna Finger of Death, use Weapon Spec, and then just build Adrenaline. Now we can activate Excalibur here because we don't actually need it during the boss fight. I'm gonna eat because apparently I'm just getting deleted right now.
No one can stand against my mighty undead.
No, I haven't done hard mode yet. So here we death mark, Threads of Fate, hit Vorkath. That will put Threads of Fate on Zemragul. You can bombardment here. It's just a free 10,000 damage to Vorkath. There's no reason not to. Protect magic here in case it hits. It did not. So after 4 autos, he's gonna fly up. That's auto number 3. That's auto number 4. Anticipate and walk away.
And slay them all. You thought you were a match for my majesty.
Interesting. So there he breathed fire before 550k. I wonder why.
Your minions are laughable.
Okay, now we're doing breath before... Okay, I see.
Without mercy.
So now we do that. I wouldn't say it's overhyped, it's just not very difficult.
Pitiful.
It's a cool boss, and because like this is also normal mode, and I'm intentionally doing like mechanic skips to make it as easy as possible. My guess is that hard mode's gonna be pretty tough. Okay, we can bombard again. So here we're gonna devotion.
This land with bile. must I be forever
And you can just split soul on Zemergul, honestly.
beings?
Zemergul is kind of a munch. Oh wait, he's doing so much damage to me. Why? Okay, never mind. Don't split soul on Zemergul. He was deleting me.
Be gone, gnawing pest.
You can split soul on phase 1 of Zemergul. Or rather, when Vorkath flies up the first time, you can split soul. Because Zemergul just kind of stands there. Okay, so let me like write this down because it does have phases, but it seems like there's 2 different triggers for each phase. So let me open up a notepad. You guys aren't going to be able to see this, but that's fine. It'll be in the guide that's going to come out later today. Okay, so 4 autos. Dragon Breath. Can be dodged. 4 autos. Ice squares. I don't know what the mechanic's called, but run away. Prey magic / can be dodged. Run away. 4 autos. Dragon Breath. Then hit Zemergul. Yeah, you can use the special attack button when Vorkath like flies away from the arena. That's when you use the special attack button. Also, you can just use it and it'll just do 10,000 damage to Zemergul if he's targetable. Thanks, Jacob, for the sub. So you can do 10,000 damage to Zemergul if he's targetable, and then Vorkath will always take 10,000 damage. Okay, how many chests do we have now? We have 10. Okay, we're gonna do our first loot box opening. 245k. That's pretty bad. 19k. Wow. That is... Woo! That is treachery. Okay, 265k. That's not bad. 155k. Okay. Cannonballs. Okay, Vorkath's broken. Frost Dragon Bones. That makes sense. More Frost Dragon Bones. Okay. Undead Dragon Hide. Do we like to see that? 404k. Okay, 171k. Okay, there it is. Okay, so these will all go in this tab. This will go here. This will go here. So what can I do with these? Do I have a needle in here somewhere? Well, I need to turn these into dragon leather, right? So that was also 10 normal modes. So like, my guess is that normal mode's supposed to be like pretty whack. 250k each for these is really nuts. I have a needle in here somewhere. Is it in here? Alright, I don't know where it is. Needle! Okay, I don't have needle in here. Okay, so where do I tan these? I don't know where I'm supposed to tan these. Ooh, how much are Ancient Scales selling for? They're used to upgrade these to tier 90, I think. Alright, how much are these selling for? Ooh! And there it is, 1.5 mil. Okay, let's go to Alcard and see if we can tan these. Yeah, what's your kill time? My kill times are like 5 minutes and 30 seconds with tank gear and like 3:30s with tier 95. Okay, so we tanned all of this. Do I have a crafting cape in my bank? That should be an infinite thread if I have one in my bank. Where's my artisan cape? Fletching. Darn. Thread. Okay, so we'll just make one of each, I guess. Wait, whoa! Why did it make two? Yeah, I almost got scammed there. That was nuts. Okay, so we made all this gear. Nice. Alright, now we're gonna go scam some noobs. Alright, kiddos. Get merched. Buy my boots for 50 million billion. Wait, no one's buying them. Wait a second. I got scammed. I tried to merch. Okay, so the leathers sold for 60k each. I think I got scammed. What's that about? We'll put these in for 100k. That's fine. I tried to scam some noobs, but it didn't work. I know, I'm such a mercher. I can't be stopped. Okay, so we'll put these in here. I know, I'm the worst of the worst. Okay, so let me write out the rotation. Okay, so it's 4 autos, Dragon Breath, 4 auto, Icebox. The leather sold for 60k each. 4 autos, maybe Dragon Breath into hit Zemerghoul. Alternatively, you can phase him early at 550k. Again, this is also normal mode, and then we don't know what the drop rates are of anything on normal mode. Okay, then 4 autos, Acid Rain. Phase early at 400k. Phase early at 300k. Or Flight at 300k. And then this all just rinses and repeats, I think. Vorkath's like easy compared to Raziel. Like Raziel's like Vorkath and Zemergul don't do any damage if you know what they do. Whereas Raziel, he's gonna hit you like a truck pretty much no matter what. So right now we're just like memorizing the mechanics to make sure we're on the same page.
Rise, my loyal ones. Destroy this rat hole.
Okay, so we skulls this guy. We started taking damage while we'll reflect.
Yes! All lesser beings shall quiver under my wrath.
We're getting like deleted this time. I guess it's just bad RNG. You can just get deleted. Using your defenses is going to be really, really important for like not taking that much damage and passing through this area.
This fort shall be leveled. My army shall rejoice on the cinders of your beloved fort.
Yeah, so this guy's dead now. Nice. That laugh is so treacherous. That's like the ugliest laugh of all time.
No one can stand against my mighty undead.
So we're just gonna chill here for a little while until we're at like 10k and then we'll reflect. Or they can just keep missing, I guess. Or they can just keep missing. Okay, I'll just reflect now. That's fine.
Dispense with this rotten place.
You can. It makes the fight significantly harder, and right now I'm like researching for the guide.
My writhing flames shall engulf the rest of your measly dwelling. Do you bother to test me?
Okay, anticipate. No, I did not get any spikes, unfortunately.
I shall rend the very flesh from your bones.
Okay. So 550k fast tracks him hitting Zemergul.
Pitiful.
So should be another breath attack.
Be gone, gnawing pest.
I messed up. I should have skulls. Okay, then it looks like that was 4 auto attacks into hit Zemergul.
Dare to resist me, you abomination!
Okay, so here you can soul split. Or split soul.
You call yourself a necromancer. Vorkath! Determined to fail? Wrong direction, you cretin!
Why did he say it like that? That's not how you say cretin. So now here... Oh, it's supposed to devotion. When he starts doing that red charging, you just devotion.
You thought you were a match for my majesty. I shall rend the very flesh from your bones.
What's going on, Gibu? Yeah, it's not bad at all. It's not bad.
Determined to be a failure. These are your final moments, half-wit.
Yeah, normal with... Yeah, normal is, like, not that bad. Even with all mechanics, it's, like, not hard. But, again... It's pretty unlikely that you're gonna be, like, struggling hard if you do all of the portals, and, like, you lose nothing by doing all of the portals. Like, sure, your kill is slower, but I don't even know if it's that much slower, because you take so much more damage. Okay, so it's 4 autos, Dragon Breath, 4 autos, Ice Box, 4 autos, hit Zemragul. And then this will phase early at any point if you drop him to 500k. Then it's 4 autos, Dragon Breath. Four autos, hit Zemragul. Phase early at 400k. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get it out in a couple of hours. Okay, then I think between 400k and 300k, it's just 4 autos and then flight. And then flight early at 300k. Okay, what do we got? Okay. Yeah, the drops being unnoted doesn't matter because it just goes to your bank anyways. So, like, that doesn't matter. Okay, so now we're gonna see if this rotation is accurate.
My loyal ones, destroy this rat hole!
11, I think? 11 sounds right.
Yes! All lesser beings shall quiver under my wrath!
That's so many scales.
You dare interrupt me? This fort shall be leveled. Make ready to bid this squalid hovel farewell.
Okay, so this just seems like super simple.
On the cinders of your beloved.
That's so many scales, though. No, I plan on getting 100 kills with Emerald today, so like I don't need it.
Futile efforts from a desperate hand. No one can stand against my mighty undead. When I dispense with this rotten place, Misthalin shall follow. My writhing flames shall engulf the rest of your measly dwelling.
Okay, pray magic. So here he flies up.
Useless!
Maybe it's 575k that he turns, because that was really early. He did 2 auto attacks and then turned his Emerald. Yeah, I think it's 575k. Okay, that was 400k.
Yield to my might.
1 auto. 2 autos. Instantly fly up. So now here we'll split soul.
Pitiful.
If you can get this 1-tick split soul, then you probably should. Or the 1-tick soul split flick, then definitely do that, but that's hard.
Are you determined to fail?
Okay, so he memorizes how many auto attacks he did before he flew away. Okay, take it easy.
For my majesty. I shall rend the very flesh from your bones.
Okay, so now here we'll just devotion, because if we don't, this can hit us really hard.
Must I be forever plagued?
Gonna debilitate him.
Beings. You call yourself a necromancer.
Yeah, okay.
Farcical.
So I think his first mechanic happens at 575k. Because that didn't look like it was 550k. So I think it's 575k, 400k. And then 4 auto attacks. Well, he tries to do 4 auto attacks and then flight. And then after flight, finish however many autos until 4 into breath, dragon breath, then 4 autos, ice, fox, 4 autos. Did he do a second Dragon Breath after the last Icebox, or was it Dragon Breath, Icebox into Acid Rain? I don't actually remember. We'll just have to do another kill to check. I don't actually remember. I mean, these are fine. I cut Elder Log, so like, I like these. Okay, this will go in here. Okay, so now we're gonna do one more kill to validate the rotation. And then after we do this kill, we'll do kills without killing any of the portals, and then we'll see how that changes things.
Rise, my loyal ones. Destroy this rat hole.
Okay, so skulls, bloat, build adrenaline, reflect, and then let revolution do everything.
Yes! All lesser beings shall quiver under my wrath.
Disrupt this power.
Interrupt me. This fort shall be leveled. Make ready to bid
Death mark, bloat,
hovel farewell.
reflect, threads, volley, soul sap, volley, and then just chill, finger of death. It seems like a Jazz book pretty much always procs on this guy, which is really nice.
Futile efforts from a desperate.
Summon our guys, death mark, bloat, then just use our stacks. If we get hit below a 10k, then we'll reflect.
My army shall rejoice on the cinders of your beloved fort.
Okay, well, it doesn't matter at this point. Okay, death mark,
Writhing
volley,
flames shall engulf the
soul
rest
sap.
of your measly dwelling.
Okay, that's 2 autos, 3 autos, 4 autos, Fright Magic. Two, 3, 4. Anticipate.
Wrong direction.
So you can actually dive onto the second square immediately after it casts. Yeah, okay, so it is 575k.
Obey your master, you dumb puppet.
And then we'll do 4 auto attacks. Interesting. So it goes back into Dragon Breath.
You will yield.
Okay, so we'll count the autos to see how many times it actually auto attacks us here. Okay, so I think it's 2 auto attacks. I don't actually think it's a health threshold.
Can do, charlatan. Are you determined to fail?
So it should be... Oh, and then it's 1 auto attack and then Dragon Breath. Okay.
These are your final moments, half-wit.
Okay, so him landing always does, what's it called? Vorkath the landing does melee damage if you move any closer. So that's good to know. Okay, and then as he lands, Zemergul is gonna hit you for a ton of, what's it called? Necromancy damage.
This common garrison shall be your grave. Must I be forever plagued by lesser beings?
Okay, I understand now.
I'll show you what a real necromancer can do.
Do need to use blow a little bit more liberally.
You call yourself a necromancer. Vorkath! I'll make a feast of your blood and be strengthened.
Okay, did he say I'll make a feast of your blood the first time? No. That's only what he says the second time. Okay. Okay, so I think I got it. So it is 4 autos, Dragon Breath, 4 autos, Icebox, 4 autos, then he hits Zemergul. Phases at 575k. 4 autos, Dragon Breath, 4 autos, hit Zemergul. Phases early at 400k. 2 autos, flight. It will fly early at 300k, I believe. Then 1 auto, Dragon Breath, 4 autos, Icebox, 4 autos, Acid Rain, 4 autos, Dragon Breath. Or, so it's 1 auto attack, then it starts a loop, which is Dragon Breath, 4 autos, Icebox, 4 autos, Acid Rain, 4 autos. Okay. And then on Acid Rain, Zemergul hits you for around 5k necro damage. Because that's when he releases the Blood Siphon. And then during this whole time, he will occasionally... Yeah, so he hits you for 5k necro damage. Then it casts Death Skulls, which will hit 3 times. So as Vorkath is landing, you want to put on Pray Necro and Devotion. Thanks, Robes, for the sub. I appreciate it. Okay. So we'll try that for this kill. Just to make sure we're on the same page. And then if everything goes according to the list, then we have a guide.
Rise, my loyal ones. Destroy this rat hole. Yes! All lesser beings.
So here again, we'll reflect if we drop under like 10k. Actually, we'll effectively drop under 11k.
Make ready to bid this squalid hovel farewell.
It is really weird how sometimes you just won't do any damage to these guys. Also, my Ripper Demon died. Didn't know that.
This fort shall be leveled. My army shall rejoice on the cinders of your beloved fort.
Okay, so we reflect, threads, volley, sap, volley, and then yeah, you see our Jazz Book procced again. I think on this giant, your Jazz Book always procs, which is really nice.
No one can stand against my mighty undead.
So we'll Death Mark, Skulls, Bloat, build up to 50 Adren. Then once we're at 50 Adrenaline, we will reflect again.
When I dispense with this rotten place,
Then we'll get up to 100 Adrenaline and then volley. Okay, Death Mark.
writhing flames shall engulf the rest of your measly dwelling.
So right now, I just want to make sure I have the rotation down.
Flames shall engulf the rest of your measly dwelling. Ah! Useless!
Okay, so we'll watch for 575k. So it should be turning now. Okay, so it is 575k.
Obey your master, you dumb puppet!
1 auto. 2. 3.
My writhing
4.
flames shall engulf the rest of your measly dwelling.
Dragon Breath. Here's it at 400k now.
Test me.
Okay, so it iced there. Interesting. Okay, and then he instantly turned his Emerald.
You dare to resist me?
Okay, so now it's at 300k. 2 auto attacks and then fly away. Yep. Okay.
You call yourself a necromancer. Farcical! Get up! Why must you test my patience?
Okay, so should be 1 auto attack into Dragon Breath. Okay, nice.
Oh, for crying out loud! I'm not the target, you dumb beast!
Okay, so now Acid Rain lands, will Devotion.
Final moments. Half-wit.
Okay, perfect. And then you can just move away from him after he skulls you.
Fly then! I see you're determined to be.
Okay. Hey, I think we have a guide. So the only question was, how do you start an instance? You need to go to the commemorative statue in your town hall. So there he did a second ice, and I don't quite know why. So we have to do another kill so I can figure out why. The phase threshold might actually be 375k and not 400k. I'm gonna test it with my max gear to see. Oh, I forgot to claim my loot. Oops. Okay, so this should be a pretty good indicator of what the deal is.
Destroy this rat hole.
Okay, so now I'm gonna reflect.
Yes.
Oh, nice. Someone in my guest chat just got the Lord of Bones thing.
You dare interrupt me? This fort shall be leveled. Make ready to bid this squalid hovel farewell. Futile efforts from a desperate hand.
I mean, that's not a bad kill time at all, even if it is sloppy. As long as you're getting kills, that's all that really matters, right?
Shall rejoice on the cinders of your
You can worry about cleaning it up later.
My writhing flames shall engulf the rest of your measly dwelling. I see I owe you thanks for vanquishing Raziel. He stood in my way for too long. Ah! Useless!
Okay, so 575k is 100% the first breakpoint. So let's see where the second one is.
When I strike you down, the power
Doesn't look like it's 400k. Okay, so the second breakpoint is 375k. Okay, so you actually don't get an early skip here. It's just two autos. Got it. Also, Zemragul is not considered an undead.
You call yourself a necromancer. Vorkath! Are you determined to fail? These are your final moments, half-wit. I'll make a feast of your blood and be strengthened.
Okay, so here we devotion to dodge the big hit. And then when he skulls, we surge away, and then we just come back in.
No.
Oh, I guess he's just gonna die here, so it doesn't matter.
Run, you loathsome iniquity.
Okay, cool. We got it. So you actually never get to skip flight. Then it phases early at 375k. Okay, cool. So we know that now. Also, Zemragul is not an undead. So, against Zemragul, you would want to, like, bring an amulet switch. If you care. That's obviously a lot of work, not necessary. Okay, let's see if we got anything in these chests. Nope. More leather is good. I'm gonna see how much the dragon hide sells for. So the hide is 50. So yeah, the hide is 50k each. Leather is 60k each. Looks like about 50k each is gonna be where these settle at. So. Well, that's also on day one. My guess is these are probably going to settle out around 10k each, but we'll see. Okay, so we have the rotation. Okay. Now we're gonna test how much harder it is by skipping the 2 pillars.
Rise, my loyal ones. Destroy this rat hole.
So we'll bloat this guy. Skulls. Reflect, and then just revolution.
All lesser beings shall quiver under my wrath.
Yeah, I'm just curious if his minions, if I could ignore them. That's like the big question mark.
My writhing flames shall engulf the rest of your measly dwelling. Witless and feeble. Quite the combination. Over crying out loud.
I forgot to anticipate.
Target, you dumb beast. My writhing flames shall engulf the rest of your measly dwelling.
That attack looks crazy, by the way.
These are your final moments, half-wit.
Honestly, I've been delaying the living death rotation, but it could be worth doing.
Get up! Why must you test my patience? Why do you bother to test me?
Oh, we need to kill these ghost healers. Actually, you don't need to kill them. You can just fire the ballista.
Useless! Why do you bother to test me? Why do you bother to test me? Your life is payment for this folly.
Okay, this isn't bad. You definitely have to eat, but it's not bad.
No? Fine then. Run, you loathsome iniquity. No escape, you puny knave!
Okay, that wasn't bad at all. That was actually faster than a lot of my kills. So... I'm gonna do one more kill because I wasn't really paying attention to the rotation after, I wasn't paying attention to the rotation after the acid rain. Not carrying your blessed flask? Nah, you don't need a blessed flask for this. Maybe on the hard mode it'll last long enough that like a blessed flask is kind of worth considering, but you definitely don't need a blessed flask for this. Okay, so I think after one more kill, just to see what the rotation loop is, we will, Actually, I'm not even gonna kill Vorkath. I'm just gonna, like, get to Vorkath and then chill. Just so I can see what his rotation's gonna be.
Rise, my loyal ones. Destroy this rat hole.
Oh, well, I guess I will kill it, but... yeah, we'll just reflect. I think reflecting every single time is better than, like, waiting. Because you don't want it to be on cooldown while you're, like, going to the other spots.
You dare interrupt me? This fort shall be leveled. Make ready to bid this squalid hovel farewell.
Okay, pull him out. Volley. Soul Sap. Volley. Summon all of our guys.
My army shall rejoice.
Yeah, it's really, really nice that Scripture of Jazz basically always procs there. I don't think I've had it not proc there yet.
Futile efforts from
So just bloat.
desperate hand.
Use our stacking abilities. We'll reflect here. Finger of Death.
No one
Auto attack.
against my mighty undead.
3-stack volley. It is definitely faster to skip all the mechanics. You save about a minute per kill to skip the first two portals, so it's definitely worth it.
Rotten place. Miss
You do have to eat more food, but skipping
dwelling.
skipping 2 minutes is probably worth it. Or sorry, skipping a minute is probably worth it.
I shall rend the very flesh from your bones.
So I usually wait to Death Skulls until after Icebox.
This common garrison shall be your grave. Your struggle, like your life, is meaningless. This common garrison shall be your grave. This common garrison shall be your grave.
Maybe it's 380k. Yeah, I think the second breakpoint is 380k.
Down without mercy. Get up! Why must you test my patience?
Okay, so one auto attack.
My writhing flames shall engulf the rest of your
Icebox.
measly dwelling.
Now he's gonna fly up. When he flies up, will devotion.
Shall rend the very flesh from your bones.
So that's second attack. Third attack. Okay, that skulls. We just run away here, so it doesn't bounce back to us. Okay, so that's
You
ice
thought
breath.
You were a match for my majesty.
Okay, then icebox.
Useless.
So now I'm just gonna see what attack he does next.
Suffocate this land with bile.
Okay, so it is acid rain and then it loops. Okay, perfect.
Fly then. I see you're determined to be.
Okay, nice. We'd have a... We're ready to make a guide then.
Your minions are laughable. You call yourself a necromancer.
Okay, nice.
Farcical.
If you're level 60, this is gonna take forever if you can even do it. I think you probably need to be level 90. At least to do normal mode. With tier 90 tank armor, I got a 445, and then I got a 3 something with tier 95. But it was also a really low effort tier 95, so it's hard to say. Yeah, I got a 4-minute kill in tier 95, so. Okay. So, think we're gonna try some hard mode now. Kind of feeling some hard mode. I want to get like one hard mode kill so that we can see so I can like set up my preset and everything. So we'll do this. We'll bring this. We'll bring vulnerability bombs. No, we're not going to use a Ripper. Do I bring a Hellhound? Probably, right? Yeah, this is probably fine. Well, hold on. This is probably fine. And then when it's just a Zemragul left, I can put this necklace on. Okay, I'm down to try this.
My writhing flames shall engulf the rest of your measly dwelling.
Okay, so Zemragul hits way harder.
Witless and feeble. Quite the combination.
Oh, the ice also goes further. Interesting.
You call yourself a necromancer. Vorkath!
Interesting. Okay, this does significantly more damage.
I meant to have you for my own.
Okay, I see. That was a hard mode kill. I'm not refreshing my sign. It's free deaths at Vorkath, at least. I don't know if it's free deaths everywhere. The dragon auto attacks with magic, but Vorkath's magic damage just isn't very high, so it's not worth protecting against, in my opinion. Okay, so for hard mode, you want to do all of your setup here. So we'll do this.
My writhing flames shall engulf the rest of your measly dwelling. When I strike you down, the power of the first necromancer shall finally be mine. Entomb this weakling upstart. You will yield to my might. You thought you were a match for my majesty. No escape, you puny knave!
Oops, forgot about my Blood Reaver. Or I forgot about my Hellhound. I need to be a lot better about keeping track of my Hellhound. But like, that was fine. There are parts of the fight where you can split soul, but it's like there's basically one part of the fight where you can split soul, and it's going to depend a lot on if you have max gear. So if you have max gear, you can split soul the first time that Vorkath flies away. That's where you can split soul. And then you can split soul against Zemragul when Vorkath's dead, or when Vorkath flies away the second time, like he's gone. Yeah, those are the two times where you can split soul semi-safely. So, I'm not going to remember to keep my Hellhound alive. So, what should I do instead? If I'm for sure not going to remember to keep my Hellhound alive, I think I'm supposed to bring a Calg. Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay. We'll definitely be able to get hard mode kills. I'm like not worried at all. No. Hard mode Vorkath is probably a little bit harder than Raksha, because hard mode Vorkath, the icebox is 1 square bigger. Yeah, exactly. So the icebox is 1 square bigger, meaning that you have to dive in order to dodge damage. Well, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. And then it seems like all damage is doubled. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I accidentally dove on top of the spikes, and then I also misclicked my dive, so I took the fire damage. So that's why I got comboed for like 7k there. But it seems doable. Like, I'm not really worried at all. And then I'm also not really using defensives. I'm not going to refresh my sign because it's free deaths. At least at Vorkath, it's free death. I guess I can check everywhere to see if it's free deaths. Here, let me just check everywhere. I'm just not going to refresh my sign. I'm going to keep not refreshing it too. Okay, it's free deaths period for right now. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off this stream for about an hour, hour and a half while I put the guide together, and then release the guide, and I'm going to go live, and then we're just going to be doing hard mode until I don't want to play RuneScape anymore. And then the name of my stream is No, I'm Not going to Refresh My Sign, and that's going to be it. But, yeah. I'll be back in about an hour, hour and a half, however long it takes me to put this together. Okay, yeah, so that's gonna be the plan. Yeah, I'll be back in about an hour, so I'll catch you guys in a bit.